Hello and welcome to Mind Your Business. I'm Stephen Meadows. In today's Hidden Gem, I want to talk a little bit about Chinese food. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm a huge fan of Chinese food. But I'm not here to talk about what my favorite dishes are. I want to talk about the menu. Some of you have heard me use this analogy before, so I apologize if it's a repeat. But I don't think I've ever done it in this actual series. I've posted it elsewhere, but I think it's a really cool analogy that is so valuable that I wanted to share it again. So, no doubt most of you have probably ordered Chinese food in the past, and you know how massively extensive their menus tend to be. There's generally 20-something pork dishes and 30 chicken dishes or whatever, and 15 seafood dishes. It gets very overwhelming to look at the menu and really decide what sounds good, what combination do I want. Do I want it with rice? Do I want it with lo mein? Do I want an egg roll with it? Do I want the lunch special or do I want the dinner? Do I want the combo platter? It's crazy. There's so many different ways you can have it. The problem is as salespeople, we tend to look at our services that we offer like a Chinese menu, except we want to tell you the entire menu every time we see you, whether it's recruiting agents, whether it's at a listing appointment or dealing with buyers, whatever it is. We start spewing the entire menu to our customer, potential customer, client, agent, whatever prospect, and we just start talking about everything we have. Let me tell you about all the 26 pork dishes we have. Well, maybe they're looking for a seafood dish. Maybe specifically they want shrimp. Well, if that's the case, I've got 3 shrimp dishes to tell you about. But the problem is I'm not going to know what they want unless I ask. And if I'm not digging to find out what that person wants or what value I can bring to them, I'm going to end up running them off by telling them about all the chicken, pork, and beef dishes when really all they wanted was shrimp. Specifically sweet and sour shrimp, thank you very much, with a side of shrimp lo mein. Wink, wink. And some shrimp toast. Anyway, I like shrimp if you can't tell. So, stop reading the menu and start asking questions. Instead of going, okay, great, so thank you so much for meeting with me, let me tell you about everything I have. What are you hungry for? What sort of meat do you like? Great, okay, we've narrowed down the kind of meat you like. How do you like it cooked? Do you prefer it grilled? Do you like it stir-fried? Do you want it battered? Whatever. Once you start asking questions, you can start narrowing down their preferences and getting to the heart of the matter, or the pain point, as most of the time it is what's really causing you the most stress in your life. What issue can I solve for you? What pain can I help take away with my skill set? That's essentially the dish that they're ordering. This sweet and sour shrimp is exactly what I need. It solves the problem I have, and that's all I'm interested in. Now, you might be able to eventually upsell me to get crab rangoons to go along with it, or the shrimp toast, or the lo mein instead of rice, but I really just want the shrimp. The sweet and sour shrimp, that's all I want. That's the problem I'm trying to solve. That's the solution that I've identified. But you haven't asked me enough questions to even earn me telling you that, let alone the right to upsell me on all of the appetizers and side dishes. So I know that analogy seems weird, but it works. It really does work. And to put it very simply, a great leader once said, he happens to be my boss, you don't sell with blah blah, but you can sell with blah. So by reading that Chinese menu of services that you offer, you're selling with blah 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 when they just want blah. So you can talk yourself out of a job, out of a sale, out of a recruit, whatever it is, by assuming that you know what the person wants, or by assuming that if I just blast them with enough information, something's going to stick. It's like throwing it against the wall and seeing what sticks. It doesn't really work in sales as much as people think. The modern day consumer, recruit, prospect, whatever it is, they're a much more discerning group. They know what they want, they've done their research, and they also feel that you should have to earn the privilege of being able to solve their problem. So just think of that analogy the next time you're having a conversation with somebody, and try not to blast them with absolutely everything you have. And I think you'll find that you may have a little more success. I hope that helps. Have a wonderful day and make amazing choices.